Right, hello there, it's me again, Darren. I'm in the shed talking about homebrew. So I've been doing this for a good few years. Don't get too many views, but it's something I like doing. The whole point of doing allotments is that you use what you've grown. So see, I've got different size apples because they're from about 3 or 4 apple trees. I've still got absolutely loads to take off, but I do like the home brewing about this time of year, September, October. I'll show you one here. So this one is from basically the juice from the apples from last year. I think I got about 22 bottles out of one batch, and I've got another 25 litres another one. So altogether I'll get probably about 50 bottles, 52, 53 bottles. This is obviously a large one. I don't know what it is, a litre. And then the normal 75ml ones. But this is maple syrup. I got loads of maple syrup cheap, and that was infused with the juice from the apples, and I mean, it's friggin' amazing. Basically maturing for a year, basically. September to this September. Back sweetened it with a kilo of brown sugar, and I mean, it's bloody lovely. A lovely back note of maple syrup. Don't ask us for the recipe. I winged it. I just shoved everything in. I need to start writing down recipes, don't I? Anyway, so this year I'm undecided what I'm going to do. I was looking at golden syrup, but at the same time I was looking at what was I thinking? Toffee flavour. For Halloween next year, like a nice toffee flavoured wine or apple cider. I've seen them. So the process for me, a lot of them, you get the presses, but I'm not going to spend a fortune on presses. What's the point of spending all that money on presses when all I use is a NutriBullet? Basically all I do, I chop, I take any bits off there, leave the skin on, take the stalk off, take any seeds, chopped in there, water, mashed up, shoved in the barrel, which I'll technically be leaving for about 2 weeks to mature a little bit. Obviously stir it every so often so it doesn't get any mold or anything like that. And then after that, rack it off. Another way I do it is, obviously I whiz all the apple bits into here, put it through a sieve, which goes into here, and then after that I put another bucket through a muslin bag, and then I put the yeast in. Just 2 options there, whatever's easiest. But I'm going to just try and, because I haven't got time at the minute to start doing all that, I'm just going to try whizzing them up with water. Simple as that. You might say, well, you're diluting the apple. Well, yeah, I am. But what I'm doing, I'm whizzing all the pulp, and I'm allowing that pulp to infuse liquid for 2 weeks, if not more. We'll see how it goes. The minute I've got an apple and vodka infused going at the minute. I should have whizzed this one up. Just look at the colour. Nothing, all it was clear. Got dust on there, clear. And all the apple is infusing and it's changing the colour, so I should have, don't know how I'm going to get that out eventually, but yeah, that's the whole, that was about 2 weeks ago, or 1.5. So I'm going to whiz all these up. I'm not going to bore you by showing you how to chop them up. They just get chopped into quarters. Water, whizzed up the NutriBullet, then in here. So we'll come back once that's done. Might take a while. So that's sorted. So I did the NutriBullet, whizzed up, probably about a quarter water, the rest fruit. I did it up about 15 litres there, and then filled it rest with cold water. you can see it's separating already. See that little dark patch? So I'll leave it here for a good 2 weeks for this whole thing to extract the flavour. I've actually put some pears in there as well that I had from the allotment. Just put them in, not many, just to give a little bit different flavour. Probably make no difference, but I just want to use them at the start and get a bit crinkly, old. They've been in the fridge for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But yeah, I'll leave this for 2 weeks, and then I'll come every day or every other day to make sure it doesn't go mouldy on the top. It's sealed anyway, and I've got water in there, so there'll be nothing getting in. Right next to the radiator, just keeps it warm. And see what happens. That's it. That's my way of making cider. I've got cider yeast, etc. So I'll decide in 2 weeks what flavour I'll get. Hopefully. Anyway, it's bye from me. Hopefully you're making some apple cider. Give us some ideas, what flavours you like, what you add. I was going to add some ginger, got some ginger powder, but I lost it. Anyway, it's bye from me. See you later, I'm in the shed. Right, I'm back. I was going to leave the pulp in this bucket for 2 weeks, but it's started to ferment because skin on apples have got a natural yeast. Hence why it started bubbling, so I decided to start taking the pulp out, which is right there, quite a bit. And then it was sieved to a fine sieve, as you can see. Took a while, took about 40 minutes to go from this bucket to that bucket. And what I'm going to do, clean this out, sterilise it, obviously get rid of that, and then leave it for another week, and we'll come back then. Right, so nearly a week later, so a week tomorrow, I think. So you can see it's settled quite a bit after a week ago. It was sieved through here, and now it's getting drained as much as I can into the bucket through a muslin bag, and then I'll squeeze that, the bottom, squeeze that out. Yeast, I'll show you, so it's fine, nutrient, and there you go, so you can look at that. Then pectolase, just to clear it, enhance the flavour. So that's just pure apple. Now I've been thinking about flavours. I don't know if you've ever seen these. I had got one years ago, lemon, and I thought, what can I use that? Anyway, it's been in the cupboard. So I'm online. I don't know if you know this site approved. So there's not many left, is there? So you've got the butterscotch flavoured coffee syrup, and then you've got shot banana. So it's basically shots that we put in cocktails and all that. So I thought I needed some flavours. Look at that, like I say, there's a pound for this. So basically it's telling you. So I'm going to put the banoffee one in. 1 litre makes 10 litres, so 10 litres, so it's concentrated. Okay, it's a bit artificial, but I want to get some flavours in there. So I'm going to put one of these, this, into there, and then let it ferment, and then see what the flavour's like, and then put another one in to enhance the flavour again. So before, after, I've got 3 berry, got banana, butterscotch, triple peach, and I got 1 bubble gum because I wasn't sure about that one. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So £13 something. That would cost me 130, 140, see about £150 that would cost me that. And it's cost me £11. So it's a good site to go to if you want to, for instance, I was lucky I seen this on Sunday and I couldn't believe it. I've been looking for stuff to flavour the apple juice and I couldn't believe seeing this, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this off. I don't know how to show you how to put the yeast in and all that. You see it's got directions. As you can see, Love Brewing. I'll get my buckets and the yeast and that. And I'll put that in, like I say, squeeze that and then let it ferment. Obviously with that banoffee in. I've actually had a little taste of it and it's absolutely gorgeous, so I'm hoping that it's going to flavour the juice, apple juice. Lovely. Anyway, thanks for watching part 1. Part 2 will probably about, I don't know, once it starts fermenting. See how it goes. Doing it this way I find is quicker. Normally it takes about, I think the first time I've done it was 12 weeks. Now I've got down to 6 weeks. So we'll see.